Nicely packed. Off-Grid Knives. Hey Bob, kicking off the new year with a box of knives. Baby Rhino, Rhino V2, oh, Raptor, Cleaver V2. I am very excited. I'm really interested in all of these knives, especially the Rhino and the mini Rhino. Oh, shit. All right. Always have cool artwork. There's the Rhino. There's the Raptor. I'm going to open up the Raptor first. I've always been curious about that knife. And the Rhino. Okay, so Raptor. So, you know, if you haven't watched my collection video, you must. I do have quite a nice haul of these really cool knives. These boxes are amazing. The artwork is amazing. Made by Best Tech, most of them. The Elite series, made by Wee Knives. Designed by Cary of Off-Grid and Off-Grid Knives in California. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, D2 steel, very interesting blade here. Obviously, you've got a recurve. I mean, we've seen recurve Tantos before, but this is all turned around. You've got the recurve up here, and you've got this straight here, which I got to admit, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, he's riffing on a theme, and that's clever. And then I realized that actually has a lot of utility. Putting that little recurve portion there, great for using that tip and for doing small but, you know, intense cutting with that recurve. I'm assuming I got to use this thing. And then to have that nice, really thin, slicey flat right there where you can power through. It's cool, it makes sense. This handle is cool. What is this? Is this? All right, I'll have to look into it. Is it carbon fiber or G10? It's G10, but I really like, is it? I really like how it looks with that Anzo pattern. Something in there looks different. So typical, very stout off-grid build. And I know it's gonna be absolute butter in short order, like they all are. Like this thing, I mean, just, you know, they're all drop shutty as the day is long. Okay, next up, let's see this Cleaver V2. Oh man, I love that picture. Is that picture on all of them? No, that's beautiful. Okay, Cleaver Off-Grid. I am a closet outdoorsman wannabe. I really, at some point, maybe after I retire or something, I don't know. Yeah, that's not the time to do it, Bob. Ooh, look at this. I love the hole at the end, evocative of a cleaver. Oh, look at that. This is nice. Okay, so this feels really good in the hand already. I can tell you, this just feels awesome. And you might be surprised to know this, but this is the first cleaver blade I have. This is my first cleaver blade. I've never been you know, I've always wanted one, but just never have. And this is great because it's got a swedge and it's got a point. You could definitely use this tip. This would be an excellent defensive knife, and you're laughing, and it's true. You know, I don't get in knife fights, but and it's also true that you wouldn't think of a cleaver style knife necessarily as being that great as a self-defense knife, but that straight edge is awesome for that purpose, as we've learned from Michael Janich and the design of the Yojimbo. But also that point is not too bad for a cleaver style blade. But this is just a utility knife. I mean, this is just an awesome utility knife. I always have to look at it through that lens. But I love the tip of the hat to the classic kitchen cleaver, as I mentioned before. Nice jimping. I really like the off-grid, the jimping on all the off-grid knives. They're like a little chamfered on both sides and shaped like a plateau, and just nice and grippy, but not obnoxious, you know. And that choil is excellent, though. If you got fat fingers, you might be careful of that. And my fingers are kind of skinny, I think. Maybe they're getting fatter as I get older, like everything else. I just woke up this morning, I realized, looking in the mirror, I'm like, my nose is bigger in the morning, for sure, for sure. Anyway, they got the deep carry pocket clip, excellent with the recessed screws and the flat screw heads, so you don't get any it's not gonna mangle your jeans too quickly or at all. This texture is mild, or, you know, it's pretty grippy, but the actual pattern is very small, so it comes off as, you know, not too abrasive, but nice and grippy. So this is a cool knife. This one already has nice action. Let's see this one. Yeah, I mean, that comes out great, and then yeah, that'll be a drop shutter too, especially with the sort of size and weight of the blade. Okay, next, this one I'm very excited for. This is the one that my brother has, and I got a chance to hang out with, and I really like it. Though he has the V1. I've got the V2, Vic. What do you think of that? Cool box, as always. Let's see, yeah. Ooh, very nice milling. Oh, look at that. Oh, God, that feels great. The ergonomics of this are awesome, as you might expect. I mean, looking at it, it's rounded. The profile is nice and rounded, and there's a great finger choil, but otherwise somewhat neutral. I know you're saying, well, the whole thing curves, but it's wide enough that the overall footprint of it gives it the feeling like you can use it in every possible way without any trouble. Wow, that feels great in hand. Okay, so this is a really cool, I'm calling it a clip point blade with a very extreme clip. Very sharp, 154 cm steel. One of my favorites, definitely, and they do it great. What do I have? I have 154 on another one of the knives they do, and now I can't think of it. Recessed flat screws in the recessed pockets for the clip, so you don't have to worry about that. Really nice milling. I like this radiating hill pattern. You can swap the clip to that side. Feels great in hand. I mean, this thing is ready for action. Let's see. You know, that is a pretty tall blade, pretty wide blade. That is a pretty tall grind. This is going to be a really good slicer, I think. And just fun to play with, too. The Rhino. This is the Rhino V2. I'm not sure what changes they made from the Rhino V1. I will have to do my research. Hopefully I'll be seeing my brother somewhat soon, and I'll be able to do it firsthand. All right, last up, Baby Rhino. This is exciting, and I'm ordinarily not too excited about small knives, but this one for sure. I've seen a few videos already. That's a cool little baby Rhino, isn't he cute? All right, flexing at a young age. Ooh, I like that gray. I do like that gray. So, ooh, that's small. That is small, and oh. Sorry for my disgusting fingers. I got a flat earlier, and I haven't quite cleaned everything out of my fingers. So again, that awesome clip. But look at this beautiful. Oh, this is Sandvik. This is 14C28N. Ooh, that pops out so nicely. And it's chunky. It's a chunky little blade, or a chunky little handle. So even though it's only a 3-finger knife, it fills the hand nicely. The clip helps too, kind of settles in there and gives you some stability. What is that? Roll stability, I guess. I like this gray. What is this? Probably titanium nitrate coating. Very smooth. Oh, this is a cool knife. I'm going to, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll hold on to it for a while. I was going to say I'm going to loan it to my wife who likes small knives and see what she says about this. But this is an awesome, let me show you. I mean, this is a big, this is a little knife. This is a pretty big knife, but this is cool. Like a fifth pocket in the jeans kind of thing. I like it a lot. Very sharp. And in this grip like this, with the pinky wrapped around the back and the thumb there, wow, it feels like you could do some work. And I really like and appreciate how he continued the jimping over onto that side. Hey, I say to all knife makers, do that as a matter of course. I'd love that there too. It doesn't need it, but indulge me. No. Okay, so here it is. Thank you, Cary. This is awesome. Look at these. This is beautiful. I think this was a great move. I think people like small blades, and what a great way to get yourself into a Rhino and get this little, it's the baby Rhino, and then there you have the big one that you can graduate to if you find you need a bigger knife. Anyway, these are 4 new off-grid knives. You will see videos on each one of them, and then you will also see them over and over on Thursday Night Knives and on the midweek supplemental. Thanks for watching.